An Nerf gun is shot straight up into the air with an initial velocity of 11.82 meters per second. We're going to calculate the max height that it reaches. So basically what happens is we have this Nerf gun, the bullet is being shot straight up, and it's going to stop up here, right? And the key word I said is it's going to stop. So we do know that at max height that the initial velocity, or the velocity, has to be 0. Final velocity, I should say, because it will reach a spot where it needs to technically stop before turning back around. Here is our distance that it travels. So this would be our max height, and that's unknown at this time. So when I go ahead and make my list, I'm going to include this information in there. VF at max height, we're going to call that 0. The distance, max height, is unknown, but we do know our initial velocity, VI, which is 11.82 meters per second. We also know our acceleration. It is due to the Earth's gravitational acceleration, which is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. Now I need to choose an equation. I can go 1, 2, or 3. Let's start with 1. We'll go to 2 if we need it, and 3 if we need it. So D, VI, A, oops, I forgot, T, no T. So this one doesn't work. Let's try this next one. VI, A, there's A, and T. Again, no T. That one doesn't work. So it should be this third one, but let's just check to make sure. VI, A, there's A, and D. Perfect. So it is that third one. That's one we're going to use. VF squared is equal to VI squared plus 2AD. I'm going to go ahead and plug all my numbers in there. 0 squared, oh, I like that. 11.82 squared plus 2 times negative 9.8 times D, which we just don't know. So in my calculator, I'm going to go ahead and start multiplying. 2 times negative 9.8, negative 19.6, so 0, negative 19.6, D doesn't go away, we got to carry it down. Let's go ahead and we'll do 11.82 squared, 139.71. Okay, now these are not like terms, so they cannot get combined. So I do need to move this one over to the side. 139.71 gets moved over. They cancel there to move on over. I end up with negative 139.71 being equal to negative 19.6 D. Well, I want to get D all by itself, so I'm going to divide by negative 19.6. And that will leave me with our final answer. Once I plug this in my calculator, like I already have this right here. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's got to be negative. So I'm just going to multiply by negative 1. Okay, same number right here. And now I'm going to divide by negative 19.6. Hit equals, I got 7.13 meters. And this is positive because it is in fact going off the ground. 7.13 meters.